Hello, everyone. Okay, so today I want to tell you about something very interesting and very important in Bitcoin space. I'm going to talk about Runes protocol. Runes protocol is something that me personally wait for the last 9 years in this space. Runes protocol can allow everyone to issue tokens on top of Bitcoin, which sounds like for guys like Bitcoin Maxi, like I was before, kind of stupid, but actually it could change the Bitcoin landscape because finally you can build a business models on top of Bitcoin. And I will tell you how we can do it. But first, I want to introduce a little bit myself and my company. I'm a founder and CEO of Boosty Labs and Boosty Venture Studio. Boosty is probably the largest blockchain dev shop. We work with Ledger, Consensus, Blockchain.com, Wallet Connect, One Engineer, Man, and lots of other Bitcoin companies. And actually, we're doing all this EVM stuff, Savannah stuff, things like that to invest those money after in Bitcoin. And that's why we have Bitcoin venture studio called Boosty Studio. At Boosty Studio, we are building companies in Bitcoin Lightning, RGB space, and Runes protocol. But Runes protocol probably is the most exciting thing that's happening right now in the market, and I will tell you how we came here. So first, let's talk about Bitcoin Fi history. Back in 2014, counterparty XCP exchange was launched. I don't know how many people of you know about counterparty, but counterparty was the first decentralized exchange, and it was on Bitcoin. I was happy, I was lucky to be involved in probably the first Bitcoin token project as it been launched in 2015, which was SJCX. Or then it was renamed to Storage, STRJ, and Storage was actually being originally launched at Counterparty back in 15. In 15, we, well, most of you probably remember about Liquid Network launch, which never became so popular as everyone expected, but then in 2017, Giacomo Zucco introduced RGB protocol. And then in 2018, Lightning Network was launched. And those technologies are still amazing, but sadly, we're still getting to the adoption of those technologies. However, in 2021, as a TAP protocol being announced on Bitcoin, which made possible to build a business logic on top of Bitcoin using the TypeScript programming language. It is not exactly like a smart contract, it's more like a contract, it's not really smart, so you can program maybe just certain things like hash time log functions or time log, or just a few more functions like DLC, which is already cool, but people still thought about how we can utilize it and things like that. And finally, Casey Rodamore came with the Ordinals protocol in 2013 and Cambrian explosion of Bitcoin DeFi, Bitcoin NFT became real. Then this year in April, we saw Runes protocol as a kind of evolution of Ordinals. Runes protocol allowed everyone to inscribe their tokens on top of Bitcoin in the same way how they do with Ordinals, but compared to Ordinals, Ordinal wasn't efficient to do NFTs. BRC20 tried to leverage Ordinals technology to do the same, but it was not as efficient for multiple transactions. And Runes protocol changed it completely, because just think about it, on Runes protocol you can process up to a couple million transactions for one Bitcoin block, which is wow, it's even more than Bitcoin blockchain can process number of Bitcoin transactions in total, which is something we need all to think about it and abstract it in a way how we can build a real Bitcoin DeFi. So I will tell you how we decided to abstract it. So for me, Runes protocol gives opportunity not just to issue tokens, but to distribute the value between different Bitcoin wallets. Well, it's still inscriptions, it's not a canonical tokens like we know in Ethereum with this ERC20 standard, but we live in the world of abstractions, so who cares what this token standard is? Is it the inscription or the real token? and especially if like, wallet providers like Xverse or Unisat will adopt this in their UI, so like the retail user will feel it as a real token. So that's why we finally have ERC20 standard on Bitcoin. Why it's important? It's important because building on Bitcoin 1 prevent you from interacting with some bullshit. You don't need to build on top of Bitcoin L2, which is like all Bitcoin L2s are actually not an L2s. It's just L1 with the bridges. So like I don't understand why this Bitcoin L2 hype is here if like we have Solana, which is the best Bitcoin L2, because Solana also has a bridge to Bitcoin. So yeah, that's why I decided to show you this thing. But let's go next. At Boosty Venture Studio, we decided a couple months ago to start build a set of products for Runes protocol, because like, Runes is amazing, but Runes has so many UX problems on interoperability side, on trading side, on adoption side. So we built a couple of amazing teams, give them funding, give them development resources, and we started to build the whole ecosystem of a Bitcoin products based on Runes, Lightning, and RGB protocol. So let's start from a Runes key. Runes key is just a simple cross-chain bridge that allows you to bring liquidity and users from Solana, EVM ecosystems, Stellar, and some small chains like Concordium and Casper. Nothing too crazy, like cross-chain bridges exist for the last 5 years, if not more, but there's no good solution to bridge something to Runes or back. So RunesKey.com was one of the first projects we started to work on. But the main idea is actually make Bitcoin as the only chain that people will need to use. No Solana, no Ethereum, no EVM, no other bullshit. Because actually, we can do it. We just need to think about how. Lots of technologies already been created, such as Lightning and RGB. I'm investing in Lightning for the last 5 years, if not more. But the problem with Lightning was that everyone thought about Lightning as a network, while I started to think during the last year that Lightning is just a technology for scalability. And like, if you understand how payment channels in Lightning works, and that this is a tap and UTXO compatible, you can think about intersection of Runes and Lightning, and use Runes not as a DeFi layer, but as a settlement layer, while Lightning you can use an execution layer. Having that, we can achieve billions of transactions per second on a Bitcoin alone, and use like a Bitcoin mainnet just for a settlement, while Lightning will execute everything on the only canonical Bitcoin L2. So this is like the big goal for a Boosty ecosystem. But let's go next to probably the most important product that we just launched on a Bitcoin mainnet last week. It's a RunesDEX.com. RunesDEX is AMM-like DEX, similar to Uniswap, but for Runes. So now you can swap any Bitcoin assets against a Bitcoin right on the Bitcoin mainnet from this beautiful interface that people understand how to use, using Xverse or OKX wallet, and this experience is just like mind-blowing. It's even cheaper than Uniswap. Like the transaction costs you like $6-8. You do a swap within one transaction, and in just 2 months we will abstract all transaction execution to Lightning. So people will be able to swap any Bitcoin assets right on the Bitcoin chain within like milliseconds, even not a seconds. It will be faster than Binance, but still like decentralized. So like no one even thought that this is possible, especially on a Bitcoin, where Bitcoin block time is like 20 or 40 minutes. But with Lightning and Runes, it became possible, and that's why I'm super excited of. And the last piece of my presentation will be today, like Bitcoin Maxi people will hate me when I will tell this, but actually this is a reality. And reality is next. We live in an attention economy, and attention economy in crypto means meme coins. Meme coins is a bullshit, but people love meme coins. People love to buy or sell crypto, and why not to buy or sell meme coin? Because like a meme coin today was worth like $1, tomorrow it was worth like $1,000. Well, day after tomorrow probably will go to zero, but who cares? Like people like to gamble, people like to play, and that's why meme coin ecosystem right now growing. And I mean, like everyone's saying, oh, Bitcoin like it went up like 100%. Meme coins went up 200%. Again, stupid, but that's how we import users. That's why users like crypto. And users, retail, they like new coins, they like meme coins. So that's why we are announcing BigFun, which is our another project that will go live just like next week. But you can try to play it on the RunesDEX.com website right now. So BigFun is a pump.fun meme coin launchpad that is launched on a Bitcoin mainnet. So you can create those stupid meme coins, engage your community with this, make them not stupid but fun, and bring more and more people to Bitcoin and give them what they exactly need. Interaction with the biggest chain ever. I want to make a joke that Bitcoin is the biggest meme coin ever. Someone like will agree with me, someone not, but this is fun, and it's all about fun and profit. And that's why I'm so excited to be in this space. Bitcoin will definitely go to the moon, probably, especially after like the gentleman will pitch on Bitcoin in a few hours. And yeah, let's do all Bitcoin. Let's go to the moon. Thank you guys for attention.
Let's hear it for Viktor.
Here's my contacts if you guys want to follow me. Yeah. Cheers.